Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. How many of you, with a raise of hands, have actually planned for a trip? How difficult and how easy is it? Is it easy?
No.
What is the one thing we do when we are planning for a trip? What is our focus? What is our focus? Picture perfect trip. That's what we focus on. Sometimes we even forget that the unplanned moments are the most memorable moments. I will give you an example. A few years ago, when I used to live in Egypt, my cousin decided to visit me. And I planned for a trip to Dahab. Dahab is a tourist city in Egypt. I planned for buggy rides, camel rides, and a sleep in the outdoors. I wanted it to be perfect, as even though I had been residing in Egypt for a year, I had never participated in any of these events. The day of the trip, we start the trip with camel rides. I get on the camel, I haven't even fully sat on the camel, and the camel decides to get up. I'm hanging off the camel. And as you know, camels are very tall. My cousin and the tour guide are literally pushing me up so I can get back on the camel. Everyone, the rest of the crew, is just laughing. I'm pretty sure someone sneaked in a picture, and it's somewhere out in the website. I thought I was having a bad day. To be honest, the camel who's leading us, her name is Nafha. Remember the name, Nafha. So those who are Arabs will know right away what it means. This camel was apparently having a worse day than me. She was having the worst cases of stomach gases, and she's leading us. And whose camel is right behind her? Every half a mile, she keeps dropping bombs. And oh my God, I thought I was going to faint from the smell of it. At one point, I decided to jump off the camel, but no. First, I'm too scared. The camel is very high. Secondly, I did not want it to be all splattered all over the newspaper. A tourist died due to the death of the foul smell from the camels. That's not how I wanted to die. Anyways, after an hour of this torturous ride, we arrived to our destination. Finally, the rest of the day went fine. The buggy rides, the snorkeling, everything went well. Here comes the night. We decided to sleep in early. We were tired, and also the next morning we wanted to see the sunrise. A few hours into the night, I was woken up by a very loud sound. I hear a loud sound and I wake up. I look outside my tent. For some reason, the camels have decided to join us, next to us. After a while, I'm like, okay, no problem. I try to go back to sleep. And I hear again loud chewing, a groan, then suddenly very awful smell. And this is right next to my tent. And then again, loud chewing, more smell. And that's how the rest of the night went. That night, I learned two very important lessons. One of them, I learned what is the meaning of Nafha. That's what I learned. And I learned why she was given that name. But I don't understand why she's leading us. Secondly, I was able to figure out how my cousin was not disturbed through the night. She slept pleasantly. Do you know why? She brought earplugs and nose plugs because she didn't want any insect crawling up her nose. But God was protecting her in other ways. You see, this adventure for me was truly an adventure. And I wouldn't change it. But at that time, I thought it was the worst trips of my life. And if I do ever take this adventure again, I would exclude the camel parts. But today, I think differently. Despite all the unpleasantries, the trip for me left a memorable moment. Because we forget the uncomfortable moments, the unpleasant moments, the unplanned moments are the most memorable moments of our lives. Those are the moments that we remember. I had a long day, but this is what I remember from that trip. That is why, whenever we plan in our life and something changes, something goes unexpectedly, embrace it. Embrace it. Thank you.